Good, good. All right. It's time to wrap up this session. Purma, I'll hand over to you to take Sahil through that.
Thank you so much, Meryl. Yeah, so Sahil, all the spotlight on you. How does it feel? All these, like, since we've known each other, since we started talking over coffee, discussing about your vision, about bringing exercise into the part of diabetes care and fusing it all and bringing it here. So, how do you feel now? Almost 10 years since diagnosis to now launching Fuse. Over to you, Sahil.
Of course, it wasn't planned, or I never thought I would be, guiding other type ones, or, helping other type ones in this. When I was diagnosed in 2011, my only goal was to manage my own diabetes and put on some muscle mass, because I was very skinny, because, I went into DKA and my weight was 40 kgs at 6 feet height. So that was my prime motive, and that was the motivation to learn. But eventually, and when I started learning and started interacting with other type ones, I felt like this is the thing that everyone is struggling with. They are struggling with physical activity. Of course, they have options for, options of different consultation with the doctors, with the nutritionist, but there is no one in India who is like actually, supporting people living with type 1 diabetes in sports and fitness. So when I started learning about fitness and sports, of course, my background was different. So I got my certifications, and I feel it's very important, before advising any type 1 in any of the chronic illness, it's very important, like, you have the knowledge and correct education. So that's why I went back. I completed my fitness education. I recently completed my diabetes educator course. And then, when I felt the community needed that, a lot of young type ones, a lot of teenagers had same questions on Instagram, on WhatsApp: how do we maintain a good physique, how do we excel in sports and fitness? So that was actually, my motivation to start and help the community, and my way of giving back to the type 1 community, who have been very supportive. I don't know, but I have received huge amount of support and love from the community all across the globe actually. So of course, it's just this is just one step to get this sports and fitness thing in India. But yes, of course, and also I want to say to people, like, if you are a type 1 or you are a type 2 and you are interested in sports and fitness, not just doing it, but also taking it as a profession. So I am here to guide you in that. And Fused is, I personally feel, I'm trying for the last 2 years to get a nutritionist who is a type 1, a different trainer who is a type 1, and of course I have doctors who are actually living with type 1 diabetes. So of course it's a starting, and I am grateful to doctors, to the community who are supporting me. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Sahil. So I would say I've been before Fuse was even formed, I was getting free advices
Yeah.
on like mastering my own exercise regimen. So I'm really grateful for all you've done for me. So before we call this an ending, because we are exceeding on time, I would really want that this is the beginning of a revolution. I want to hand over to Meryl that we are closing the ceremony of the launch, but this is just the beginning. So one step at a time, Sahil, we are moving ahead. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes, thank you everyone for joining this call this evening. It's such a pleasure to see everyone coming together and then supporting this great initiative that Sahil has been working on for long. We'd like to encourage all of you to now go through the website. It's live. It's fused-training.com. Please look through it, share your feedback, your thoughts, your impressions, where you can see further improvements or requests for what you would like to see. You can email sahil@fusetraining.com. You can also connect on WhatsApp and on follow Fuse Training on social media, share your photos or your posts, or tag Fuse Training when you share your exercising going forward. This is great support for Fuse and for spreading the word further. We will stay on board for a little bit for a Q&A if anyone wants to stay back and ask questions. Please do. Sahil, myself, and Dr. Apurva will be there. For the rest of you, Sahil, do you want to just say your final thank you and goodbye?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, guys, for joining this. Being a Type 1, I have felt the need of this, and I have started this, and I want, whatever thing or whatever reason is, you are not starting into sports or fitness or not changing your lifestyle to improve your diabetes, just reach out to the person. This was the first season I started Fuse Training, and I am there for your problems you are facing with sports, fitness. You have a lot of doctors on the panel, so just shoot us whatever questions you have, whatever queries you have, and this is actually the starting. So take care, and of course manage your diabetes well, because whatever you do in life ahead, it all depends on that. Even if you want to do a job, if you want to play any sport, if you want to move abroad, if your diabetes management is good, you can actually excel in everything. So that is a very important thing.